Today we will be talking about web and well permissions. We will go over what web and well permissions are and who in the organization should be getting which well permissions or web permissions depending on their role. So first we're going to go into Admin Center and we're going to select Users. So here we can see we've got our users here, our groups, our web permissions, and our well permissions. You can create groups depending on what you would like the person to see. So let's go ahead and create a group. So let's say, for example, we are going to have the admin group. So we're going to select OK. So now we've created this admin group. And we can select that, and now we can view all, and we can add whoever we want as administrators with administrative access into this group. So now we can select Save. This group was successfully saved. So now we're going to go into web permissions. So web permissions allow you to decide what user has access to the Zedi Access platform itself. So some people find it easier to set up a group and create a group and permissions just for that group, or you can set it up individually. Like in the case of admin, generally you may only have one person that would be in the admin group. You'll see these two people, meaning it's a group, or the individual users is just this one little person icon. So what we're going to do is we're going to select admin group. And what we have here is our new web permissions here. So across the top here, we have different roles that would be in your company. So the foreman, superintendent, the operator, the administrator, the production accounts, view only, and tank customers. So depending on the role and how much you would actually like that user to see, you can select all of these here. So pretty much for the administrator, you would find that most of them will be selected. So there are a couple that are for Zedi only. So you would just go through and you would go back to your page here and you would select all of the permissions that apply. So we will be able to provide you that spreadsheet so that you would be able to see who needs what and what permissions would apply for what. So after these permissions have been selected, we can hit Save. And now we would go into well permissions. So well permissions here are the permissions to view the actual wells themselves or view the sites. So what we'll do again is we'll select our little group here, and we're going to go down and just use Colton, for example. So all of these sites here, so that would be, Colton would be in the hierarchy here, and then these sites would be under that name. So what we can do here is we can look, we also have a spreadsheet for that one as well, and that one is in the well permissions table here. So we have for foreman, superintendent, the operator, administrator, production accounts, view only, and tank customers. So depending on what exactly you were looking for, these would be the permissions that you would get. So basic access would be for everybody. Manage alarm setting, acknowledge and clear alarms, manage perimeters, and so on. So basic access would be the very basic that they would need in order to be able to see that site. So because these are admin, we'll go ahead and select all of them. And once that is done, then we would select Save. It says user permissions has been saved. We would go ahead and do that for all of these sites if we wanted to. And then once that is complete, if we go ahead and sign in as one of the users from that company, the only site that we would have access to would be this one here that we had set under Colton. Please feel free, if you have any questions, to reach out to any of us here at Zedi Access, and we look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.